I started just now. It'll take a second for it to finish.
Alright everybody, hello. For those that don't know, this is GRM Master Sean. I'm on the GRM Tragic tag. Luckily Notorious was kind enough to give me this account to borrow while my account is silver. Today is October 26, 2014, and the goal behind this meeting is to discuss all the plans of all the changes coming up, everything going on in the community, and hopefully to start getting meetings like this regularly set up and regularly recorded. With me this evening I have Car Guy, one of the majors from Lost Empire Division, Chopped Up and King, the major and general for the division Firestorm. From the division Semper Fi, we have Fry, Legacy, Notorious, and Obey. Alright guys, so first thing I want to discuss with everyone here. You guys all have new squads. There's all these new divisions that came up and all these new things going on. Is everyone doing good with their transaction? Anybody have any issues they want to bring up or they want to discuss? Alright, I'll assume that's a no.
Not at all.
Alright, something I'm going to mention. We have been blacklisting people over the last few days. I know myself. I've been going blacklist happy. I'm sick of the very few members that have stepped out and been disrespectful. I want you all to know, as squad leaders and leaders in general in this community, that when you see these things happening, to make sure they stop, and if it is continue, kick them out of your squad. For my members that are co-founders and above, remove them from the division if need be. And if you feel the need to get them banned or blacklisted, simply go to the Department of Security, file a report, or contact myself. Alright, so now that the annoyance is out of the way, let's go ahead and bring up the squad section. You guys have all seen on the forums your threads for your sections. Fry, what are some topics inside your new squad section?
Topics? Well, I have 29 squad people. My squad.
No, but not how your squad's doing. I'm asking the topics. So, for example, you have been to your squad section to see the new squad reports, the divisional reports, and, you know, your meeting logs, everything else. Correct?
Correct.
Alright. Has anybody not had a chance to go over there and look? I know some of you just got moved to your position. Has anyone not had a chance to go over their squad section on the website? Alright, well then I can make this easy. Does anybody have any questions about their squad section?
No. Not at all.
Well, as far as that goes, that's more of a discussion to have with Nate Shadow, but long story short, any new squads that are just being officially relaunched or getting new leaders put in charge of them due to their previous leaders failing, we are going to make sure that those squads have as good of a chance as any to succeed. And as always, I'm always available to assist anyone that needs the help. Nate Shadow has made it clear that he's willing to assist anyone in his division that needs the help. And Notorious has made it clear that anyone inside his division that additionally need help training officers or anything along those lines, he's more than happy to assist. Now, as far as the squad logs go, I know in the past we've had a little bit of a rockiness to some leaders doing their reports, making loud and clear. If your report goes, if you do not fill out your activity log and it goes for 2 days of you not doing it, just change your motto to sergeant because you will be losing your rank. The topics we have listed over here are activity log. Pretty simple. You post who all attends the activity, put their rank. I would like you to list who does the prayer. For those that do not know, that are listening to this video here, in GRM, we have prayer at every activities. If no one volunteers to step up and say the prayer, it falls to the duty of whichever gentleman or lady is holding the activity. So let's say Fry's holding a lobby and nobody wants to pray. I will be the gentleman to step up and do the prayer, because I want to see, we're going to have prayer at GRM. We don't really cling to any religion over here, but I will say Jesus is the only right way, and if you believe something else, you're stupid. We have over here on the site now meeting minutes. Every Sunday night, you guys can set up your own schedules as far as squad leaders go, and have a meeting with your officer corps. Whatever you discuss, whatever you go over, I'd like you to post in your meeting minutes. That way you can go ahead and have some idea each week what is being discussed, and you can go ahead and say which goals were completed. Additionally, anyone that's not able to make the meeting that's an officer, or anyone inside your squad that wants to know what's going on with the officer staffing and how things are performed, such as this, can simply just go watch the watch a video or go read the report. The next topic we have up on the site is game battles and MLG teams. For anyone that doesn't know, a major becomes a general in charge of a squad when they hit 40 people. 50 people, they can open up a GB team. And at 60 people, a squad can elect to get a new major. When you open up your GB team, very simply, you will assign a first captain, or you can do it yourself, to go ahead and create the team on GameBattles.com. Then you will hold a tryout of whatever kind you see fit, and throw your team on there. They will be expected to follow the GRM rules and act accordingly. Beneath that on the site, we have squad chat. Very simply, have open discussions with your guys. You can leave each other messages or anything else. You know, say someone wants to go away for a few days to go in the squad chat and they post GRM Fry. You could post in there, I will not be able to attend activities from this date to this date for XYZ reason. Beneath that, logbook. Just people can go on there and make a post saying, hey, I'm on the site. You know, start earning some points on the website, earn some posts, and additionally, we can see who's becoming actively involved inside your squad beyond Xbox. And last one there is a weekly schedule, which gives the layout of the clan schedule of how things are supposed to be performed. You are able to adjust them to a certain amount. Just simply get with your divisional leader, and they can help assist you with that. This is what happens when you do a full week of college.
Alright. Not Sean, can you put your
questions
thing on, Can you put your thing on invite only, because you can't join?
Oh, King lagged out. Invite him back in here real quickly. There we go. King, whatever you missed, you can just watch the video about later on and catch up. Sound good?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't even stress it. Some things that we're going to see coming up. Departments, we have a lot of new stuff going on with them. One of the things that we're going to be doing, just so all the squad leaders here know, because I know you feel like you have a lot of work to do on the forums. Don't worry, your division leaders will have to submit divisional reports. Don't even worry about them. Notorious, I will get with you later on with Nate Shadow, and we'll explain how these divisional reports work more in depth then.
Okay.
We're going to be creating some new sections on the forums. One section we're going to have is leaders section for all the officers to get involved in. So all LTs through generals will have their own little section. Co-founders through division leader will have their own section. Admins and senior admins will have their own section for you to freely discuss any topic. So if you have Q&A, you can post in there. Anyone that's needing additional staffing or could use some people to send around. They have general questions they can ask each other. We have an open door policy over here, and very useful thing to do is to talk with other people at your rank to see what they're doing inside their squads and what's working for them if you're having issues. You can additionally set up GB matches. Every Wednesday is supposed to be squad battles. At this current time, because the squads are all going through such a change, that is suspended. But probably sometime around, I would hope, November 12th or November 19th, we'll be starting those back up.
Squad battles is not in effect right now.
Correct. Seeing how the official launch of all the new squads and the new divisions is listed for November, I wanted to go ahead and make sure everyone had ample time to get everything ready and everything remolded and a lot of training done. Some changes in departments coming up. For anyone that wishes to transfer, Department of Intel, Department of Information, is going to be the area that's going to have listed for the transfer policies and how transfers are to work, and a request section. So let's say, for example, down the road, King wishes to transfer back. You fill out the application on the website, submit all the information, and we go from there. As far as transfers go, as we saw from anyone that was in the retired 501 divisional section, people were transferring back and forth between Gravity and between United squads. So we'd like to try to go ahead and make sure that issue is fixed. At this time, we're going to come to a brief pause in our meeting and let Nate Shadow get in here. Knowing him, I'm sure he had something going on with his daughter. Anybody have any questions up to this point, or anything they want to ask me while we have the time?
No.
Alright then. Well, while we're waiting for him, actually, we can go over something. We're going to go over squad numbers. So everyone get your numbers ready, and we're going to go down everything here. Why don't we start from the bottom and work our way to the top? GRMO Bay. How is your squad doing? Say the name of your squad, your division, and the size.
Alright, the size of our squad right now, the number we have is 33. I am in Charlie Squad, SF, and my division is Semper Fi.
Very good. Mr. Legacy, how is your squad doing?
We have 14 people. My division is Semper Fi, and our squad is Delta.
Very nice. Mr. King, you and Chopper in the same squad, so I'll have you speak for both of you. How big is your squad? And same information.
You want me to go first?
Go for it.
Okay. My division is Firestorm. Our squad is Blaze. We have, as of right now, we are planning to get 8 people by tonight. Send out a couple friend requests and making progress.
Okay. Mr. Fry, how about you?
My squad is 29 people. My division is Semper Fi, and I'm in the Department of Defense.
Very nice. So you are Alpha Squad, Semper Fidelis Division, and you have how many people you said? 29?
Yep.
Very nice. Alright guy, how about yourself?
Awesome.
Very good, very good. Alright guys, something I would like to see happen with all the squads. Some squads have good numbers, some squads have great numbers, some squads have poor numbers. We started this up with you guys with these new squads last week, a week and a half now, and I see some of you have put in a lot of work, some of you have put in very little. You guys can just hear from each other's numbers, how things are at. What I would like to see all the squads try to do, by the end of the month we'll say, I'd like to see the squads not only increase in number, but make sure their staffing is solid. So, all officers, as always, are required to enrolled in a department. If they're not in a department, please make sure they get in the department. We want to make sure we can increase our staffing over there for departments, so we can have stability in all areas of the community. What I'd like to see is all captains, majors, and generals in the community bring in 10 recruits this week. I'd like to see all your lieutenants bring in 5 recruits, and we have not officially opened the squad yet, so moving lieutenants up to captains is kind of a conundrum. So the best solution we have for this is to simply go ahead and take your lieutenants, have them bring in 5 recruits, set up 2 people into their own departments that they're involved in, and additionally, with the help of their captains, majors, and generals, help create 2 brand new LTs. The lieutenants are able to choose 2 good candidates to become lieutenants and help train them and create them to the next position. I'd like to see them get moved up in rank to a captain spot. We can go ahead and create more staffing for when your squads open up. Hey Shadow, do me a favor. Please fix your motto. Or I'm sorry, not your motto, your clan tag.
Yeah.
Nice of you to join us. You can go ahead and recap everything you missed in the video. You can get that from Car Guy. Alright, so the next major topics I want to go over, the GB teams, I want to see us go ahead and be on GB with a nice presence for Advanced War. I know everybody here plays League. I believe everybody that is in here has been at least a Platinum. I know 90% of the people inside this lobby here have been Masters. So,
Yeah.
take your guys, take your teams, take them to GB. Once your squads all have 50 people, they can get one there. As far as their names go, just have them be the squad name. So, for example, Chopped Up. His team for GB would be GRM Blaze FS. That would be the name for their team on there. Program that we have for sponsorship over here is as follows. We are currently sponsored by Voodoo, and we have other sponsors pending to see how we do in our GB trials like we have been in the past. Last year we were sponsored by Big Time, by Voodoo, and by Scuff. We still have Voodoo, luckily. Any members that are on the team that get on the first page of game battles and stay on the first page at the end of the season will be go ahead and granted a small sponsorship through GRM. They'll be granted MLG tokens to play the online events. If they win, the funds are all theirs. If they wish to reimburse the clan, it's always all something to do, but not required. In your online MLG events, we'll send you to 2 or 3 LAN events. If you win those, we will go ahead and spend the money and send you all expense paid to a full-fledged MLG event to represent GRM. Some department changes we have coming up. Department of Communication, we're hoping to have them really work on their newsletter, create a magazine, maybe even a journal section for our leaders to keep records for furthering education of new members. We have lots of privates and corporals and sergeants I've spoken with that have told me they enjoy going on the website to read what's going on. For anyone that's not seen the hits on the website, they have been through the roof over this last week. About a week and a half ago, we hit 8,000 views, and in less than a week and a half, have 862 unique IP hits on the site. So, a lot of the guys inside the community have definitely been stepping up, definitely been active on the site. I know all of you have been active on there, and for that, I'd like to thank you for putting in the work and getting your guys actively involved there. We have seen a huge increase in name changes. Over the last 5 days alone, we have brought close to 22 new name changes. That is very nice. As far as these other departments go, the Department of Economics is going to be working on getting our marketing and advertising team together, along with trying to create a legal board to make sure we can get our copyright and trademark in place. We currently have intellectual property over Galactic Order and over GRM. GRM dating back to 2013, and Galactic Order dating back to 2005. That we can prove through legal documentation and paperwork. They're also going to be working on trying to create new sponsors for the community. Department of Education will be working on creating new workshops so we can get more training done, helping create some new site awards for the guys to earn, have a Bible study section, and additionally have a prayer section so people can learn some prayers for the community so that they can pray that are appropriate. Like stated before, I'll restate this for you, Nate, and I'm not sure if you were here for this, King, when you lagged out, Department of Information, DOI, is going to handle all the transfers from now on. They're going to have a section for the policy of transfers. Additionally, have a request list for people that wish to transfer to and from the reason why. The new head of Department of Education is GRM Nate Shadow, and the new head of Department of Security, working beneath the head of Department of Defense, also in charge of Temple Security, GRM Sismi. The new head of Department of Security is GRM Notorious here. Some things we're going to be working on for Department of Security, having a complete list of all of the banned members from the community, all the blacklisted players, a report section, protocol sections on how to handle things in case of a lockdown, and they're going to additionally do reports on the community so that way we can make sure we have all the information and what's going on. We're not on our own little island. Information is key. Safe, keeping the guys over here protected. We will be launching at the end of this year the new site changes. As far as the new forms, a CMS, and hopefully, if all goes according to plan, we'll be repurchasing our .com and we'll be purchasing the .org for GRM Gaming. So we will have all three. I've seen many communities have issues with websites just through URL names because people tend to buy them to try to impersonate clans. Rather than deal with that issue down the road, I'd like to go ahead and be proactive. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns so far?
I do.
Go for it.
I want to get into the Department of Information.
Alright, well, we can discuss it later on after this meeting. I know many people here in the Academy. I'd like to try to get put into effect. All captains and above must be enrolled in the Academy over here. This clan is called Galactic Order, and it runs everything. Our online competitive section is called GRM, which is the bulk of the community. Galactic Order, dating back to 2005, is when we came from the game Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. Now we have the Master rank and the Knight rank over here. I'd like to start creating, or try to create, more Jedis in the community to help be the example and keep that tradition of the clan alive. A common question I get asked when people are filling out the application, it's in the council chambers and the bottom of the forms, is what is the Jedi path? So to make my life easy, I'm going to let you guys all know now, so you don't have to go ahead and ask me, or people that try to get into the Academy that you tell them about, you don't have to ask, you have the answer to the question for them. Simply put, the Jedi path is a book, basically a manual, all about the Jedi, all about the light side. Now, to some, I'm sure you're laughing on the inside and you're not saying it out loud out of respect. This book actually is going to give you a lot of ideas, a lot of insights, and it's going to give you a deeper understanding of how our departments work over here. We are not just a Star Wars themed clan, we are a everything themed clan, but I like to keep our roots where they are intact. We're coming up on our 10-year anniversary this year, or actually in several months. March, we'll be making 10 years. Not many clans can say they've been around for 10 years. Not many clans, hell, not many clans can say that they are a Star Wars clan that's been around for 10 years. At this point, I really went over everything I want to go over with you guys. As far as officers getting moved up, as far as numbers inside the squads. I'd like to hopefully see all squads with at least 30 people by the end of the month. I did give you officers and numbers I'd like to see you bring in, but try to shoot for your overall squad number to be 30. If your squad's already there, congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. Know that if your squad hits 40 people, all you majors will be moving to the generals. If your squad hits 50 people, you go ahead and open up your GB team early, and if your squad hits 60 people, you'll elect to open up for a new major suite. Before we end this meeting, anybody have any final remarks, questions, comments, concerns?
No, sir.
Inside the squad, sadly, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question with the yes, it's at the 50 people, and here's the reason why. The most important thing a squad does is be actively involved and have fun. There's always going to be those players that are exceedingly better than others that like to go try hard. Well, if they're not connected and involved inside their squad, it doesn't do us any good having them represent the community, because we're supposed to be a family of gamers over here. Important to me to have our MLG players and our people that are trying to go pro and be sponsored not only be active inside their squad, but be a good example. And if we go ahead and they don't put in any work to making their squad a better place, all they want to do is go for the sponsorship we offer, it ain't gonna do much good for everyone inside the squad. Something I forgot to mention, I just realized looked at my notes. We have something called Clan VIP. It's going to be really available this December. There's going to be a VIP section on the forum set up for people to get information to see what's going on in departments they don't have access to, what's going on at leader level, and some really cool stuff that they're only going to have available to them through the Clan VIP. You can purchase this winter, $20 on the website. That will go ahead and count as a donation also. We're trying to raise money right now, not only to change names and help make this clan a better place, but send a portion of our funds over to charities in need. Right now it's about to be a little cold outside. It's getting nippy now, as many are aware. There are many people homeless out there that cannot afford warm clothing. And I think it is our job as people of this earth, people of the world, to make a difference. So a portion of the proceeds that go into the Galactic Order Bank on the Hall of Fame will be given to charities to try to help those in need. Before we end this meeting, I'm going to go down and ask every single person here, what is your goal in GRM? I'm going to give you all a few seconds to think on that before I start asking people. I'm going to ask you randomly and not just go down a list, so everyone has to be on their toes.
But Master Son, I already told you.
I know you have told me, my good sir, but I'd like this to be put on record. Not only for the leaders here to see and leaders in the clan to know now, people down the road to say, you know, there's that guy GRM Fry in the Hall of Fame, and he earned all these cool things, but I don't know much about him. I wonder what he was aspiring to do when he was just my ranker, when he was just a major. You guys can't see it now, but 2 years down the road, your divisions, Semper Fi, Lost Empire, Firestorm, and the division not here, our Xbox One division, XD 0 Degrees. These divisions will give birth to many new divisions. And your names, you'll be moved up in rank, or you'll be retired by then. And your name will either fall to the history books or be lost to the sands of time. I'd rather have all you gentlemen here that put in so much work, put in so much time to this community, be remembered, if it's only through this video. I'm hoping all you can show your skills and earn your way up the ranks. I hope everyone here gets involved in the academy. I'm trying to get all captains, like I said, all captains and above to be in the academy, because the only way to make it to the council in this clan is through the academy, to become a master. We have 12 seats. The council's 12 seats consist of the following: 4 short-term seats, which are 6 months, 4 long terms, which are 12 to 18 months, and 4 for lifers, which seat the members that are to be on the council for the rest of the time. At any point, they can give up their seat if they so choose to. I'm gonna ask you first, Nate, because you're the last one in here. Nate, what is your goal in GRM?
My goal in GRM is pretty much to make sure all the squads are going good, make sure that we're getting enough donations by the end of this year to become a greater year for us, you know, for people that are barely new joining GRM, and just go further than what we possibly are thinking right now.
Very nice. Bay, how about you?
My goal is to get GRM higher. I'm not saying that GRM is not higher than what it is now, but just get it on to a level to where it never been on before, and make sure that my whole squad is doing their job and everybody's moving up in the ranks, and you know, and for me to move up in the ranks near in the future. So that's my goal, and also to get about 60 members. That's my goal.
Alright, well, that's not a bad short-term goal for yourself. Mr. Chopped Up, what is your goal, good sir?
I mean, I think that, for myself being an older gamer, that, it's very important for me to, lead by example, to, continue to show the younger gamers, what a role model is meant to be, and to allow them to grow and mature and have someone that they can count on and rely on, whether it's in good times or bad. I think that it's imperative that as I am getting older, that I have not only a strong squad, but a strong band of friends that I can pass the torch to when, you know, that time comes that, you know, I may need to retire. But as far as that goes, with the end of this year and the beginning of the new year, GRM has already become something that's, you know, not going to die, and it's just a matter of continuing to make it grow. so that when I'm 70 years old, I can look back and say, you know, I was a huge part of this. And at that time, the guys that are, you know, in their 50s and so forth can say, this is the guy that taught me.
That's very nice. I'm 23 years old myself, for anyone who doesn't know, and I've been here since March 27th. 2 days after this clan opened, 2005. The original owner gave me the clan in less than 2 years of being there for the amount of work we did. We had 30 members back then. We were 30 people, small, had a blast, and had a huge fun. Now we have over 900 registered people in the community. All the squads are doing good and performing good, and I'm proud of everybody here. I'll tell you what, GRM, as far as I'm concerned, this community, the clan, the Galactic Order, it will not die. Because as long as there's one fool willing to fight for it, it will keep going. And my personal goal here is to be able to pass the torch. I'd like to see a council developed over here, to have new leaders step up, and one day to be able to step down and be able to enjoy what was created with the idea of giving kids a home, no matter where you come from, no matter what walks of life you go through. A family of gamers on Xbox who stand by each other, who mean what they say, and have fun in the process. Mr. Notorious, what is your goal over here in GRM?
I want to make everyone happy. I want people to feel welcome. I want people to learn and become greater leaders. I want people to actually feel a part of something. And then me, let's see, I want to get to the highest rank possible. And if something was to ever happen to me, I want to be remembered as someone great. Also, you know what I'm saying, I want to protect my community. That's why I'm going to be head of DOS, the Department of Security. You know what I'm saying, GRM is more than a clan to me, it's a family.
Very nice, very moving. And over the last several months of seeing you here, I know those words are true. Mr. Car Guy, gentleman who's running part of the media department, who many does not know is the voice of the ranking system on the ranks page. For those of you who have not yet seen this, I recognize there are two different types of learners: people that can read something and retain it, and people that must have things spoken about. That's why this meeting will be written, and the recordings people can go ahead and learn. You can click on the rank structure and have every rank read to you, and from what I've noticed and the feedback I've received, this made a difference. Any other clans out there listening to this, I will tell you now, I've done this for over 10 years on Xbox. I've been doing this since 2003. My best words of wisdom to you is the following: treat your members with respect. Give them the ranks they earn and deserve. Treat your members like a family, and you will see the family we have. Now, Car Guy, I'm sorry, I stepped over your mentioning of why you love, or what's your goal here in GRMs. Oh. I'll tell you this, if you do good in your squad, and for anyone who does good in their squad, once a division, which caps at 8 squads, has good core staffing in each squad and leadership above them, I'll be more than happy to take a co-founder and 2 squads that are ready to split out of their division, make a brand new division for them, let that co-founder become a founder, let the general over those 2 squads that are doing good and ready to split, and have those generals move up to co-founders, and let the next generation step up. Any leader that does the work and can prove themselves will be rewarded. And I know everyone here, for people that are watching this, if you are in this clan, you can talk to any leader, especially any of the ones listed right here. They will tell you, some of them have fucked up, some of them have done great the whole time, some of them had a few rocks in the road. But no matter what, I work with my staffing, I give them second chances. And above all else, if you show respect, you'll be given respect. How you act on here means a lot. People have to be men and women of their words. All you have on Xbox is your word. And once your word is gone, once you lie to people, once you cannot be trusted, that is insanely hard to receive again. And I'm sorry, but when people break my trust, they do not receive it a second time. GRM Fry. Tell the world what your goal in GRM is.
My goal is to be a founder. To make my clan be on top, and to help every GRM member out. That's it, mostly.
Legacy, what is yours?
Well, my goal is to be a founder, to be in charge of one of the best divisions in GRM, and to have GRM be bigger in the future. Like, I'm not saying it's small right now, but it could be 3 times bigger than what we are right now.
Oh, believe me, our numbers are looking to grow exponentially, and quite frankly, I like that, but I also do not like that, because I'm not trying to be a 15,000, 20,000, 100,000 person community. I'd rather, as long as we keep our family values, I don't care if we're 10 people strong, like we were back in the day, or we're 10,000 people strong. Legacy, do me a favor. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, 13.
13 years old. For those young gentlemen and ladies watching this video, you will see in our code of conduct the age requirement over here is 14 and above. I will let you know now. I made the rules. I wrote the rules. I state the rules. I could give a fuck less about my own rules. If you are a younger gentleman or lady wishing to join this community or in this community, you are on a one-strike policy until you come of age. But that does not mean if you do not do the work, you will not be rewarded. As you see here from our 13-year-old Major Acting General, Legacy, do the work, we'll receive the position. We have no racism, sexism, discrimination. A lot of communities put that in the rules, but a lot of them don't actually follow that. They discriminate against you for how you talk, or if you have a mental disability. For example, the most common thing diagnosed, always misdiagnosed, ADD and ADHD. I don't care what walk of life you come from, what you come from, or anything else. We're on here, put in the work, and show people the leader you can be, and be that example and icon. You'll receive the position, regardless of your fucking age. Other communities, you're this age, you can't go to a certain rank. Over here, I don't care how old you are, you can go to that rank. Because when I was here, I'm 23 years old now. And 9 years ago, I was in this community learning. So we'll say a time before I turned 24, it's going to be 10 years old. Do the math. 13. Guess what? I was here and I did it. Legacy here is 13 years old. Prime example. If I can do it back then as a kid, and I can work my way up here. Legacy, the sky's the limit for you, kiddo. Do good work, be actively involved, and you will receive the position you wish. Last but not least, GRM King. King, what is your goal in this community?
Okay, so I have many goals for GRM. The one thing I want to target is my leadership skills, because I know that in this clan there are many different leaders. Everyone has a different leadership style. I want to have more leadership skills instilled in me, and I know that in this clan there are people that can help me with that. So eventually along the lines, I do want to, become a leader, be looked at more upon as a higher person.
The work you've done in MW King and the work you're doing now, and you will continue doing Blaze Squad, I have no doubt in my mind how your future holds. For anyone that wishes to become a leader and work more at that, simply see an officer for advice, or go on the website, go to the forums, and apply for the academy, where we train the best leaders in the world. Not that I run it, I'm a little partial. But if you also want training, go to the Department of Education, where you can learn a lot of information. The two biggest things I'll tell everyone to learn in this clan, besides your rank structure and code of conduct, learn cart and craft. Two key elements, the two key phrases, the two keys to everything over here. I'm not going to spoil your fun, explain them to you what they are. For that, go watch Car Guy's next video, you'll be seeing come up. Now that we're done here, everybody is free to go. Enjoy your evenings. Thank you for all the time you put in the clan. Thank you for all the
Would you like prayer?
Notorious has something else to add in. Notorious, what do you have to add into it, sir?
I want to give a couple shout outs to some people who ain't here, you know what I'm saying, that is a big impact in our community, you know what I'm saying. I want to give a shout out to the little homie Sisney, you know what I'm saying. I want to give a shout out to Irish. I want to give a shout out to Phobia. And you know, I'm out, man. Shout out y'all.
Also, before we go, I would like to thank Age Shadow, because when I first came into this clan, I absolutely know nothing. Like, he helped me set up, he helped me, you know, with everything. Also, thing with Notorious, he helped me also. And you know, I want to thank them guys for letting me be a part of the community, be a part of this family. I thank you guys, and yeah.
Yeah, me too, man. I thank God too, man.
And what you guys are saying there makes me very happy, because 3 of my first people I really worked with in this clan. Actually, the first 5 I really worked to get things together and really work. This is me, running our temple security and DOD, working on finishing.
Excuse me, child. His Xbox is currently down at the moment. We'll be back shortly.
Great leader, great example. GRM Irish Prop. Head of our Department of Communication, at a first night to be produced in years in GRM. She does very good work and was able to be the first person to come back and split her squad not once but twice. GRM chopped up here when the Gravity 501 squad was struggling in the beginning. He was merely a sergeant, stepped up, busted his ass, did amazing work himself, and worked his way up to becoming a co-founder in 501. Since then, Chops has decided to graciously step down because there's no need to have a co-founder for Firestorm with only 1 squad opening. General seat, front that, and hopefully in the not-too-distant future be back to an upper leadership seat as a co-founder of his division. Nate Shadow and Notorious here, both 2 of the most different and sometimes annoyingest people I've ever worked with in my life. both came from under Chopped Up's watch, and I've worked with these gentlemen for countless hours, and they could tell you the amount of hours we spend talking and discussing and teaching and learning is ridiculous.
Oh,
yeah. Gentlemen have made the biggest impact in the community at this current moment with the changes going over for the new divisions, and you know what I'm gonna do? Put my controller down. Both you 2. A round of applause for all your hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To anyone that's not here at the moment, we have a few generals that are not able to make it for the current time, either due to time zone issues or, quite frankly, about to be 11 o'clock, and it's a school night, and many of these gentlemen have come to me and told me that they're not able to make the meeting due to their school schedule, and I told them, education comes first. Make sure you take care of your schooling, and play your video game. This is supposed to be for fun, it should never take you away from your education. You can learn a lot here, but we don't give you a diploma. That's all people care about. Anybody else have any final words?
Do you want somebody to pray?
You know what? Let's end this thing with the prayer. Very good, Chopped.
Go Chopped Up.
Prayer.
I'll say it. Dear Heavenly Father, we come before you humbly, thanking you for the many blessings that we are given every day. Some that we take for granted, some that we don't. We thank you for this great family that we become a part of. May we not only grow in strength, but we grow in numbers. Lord, we look to you for guidance. Let our mouths not do the talking, let our thumbs do the talking for us. That way we can show people that not only are we intelligent, but that our gameplay fits exactly what we are. We are GRM members. We are one family. Lord, please bless us and our families. Please look out for those that are less fortunate. They may have what they need. All these things we ask in your blessed name, Lord. Amen.
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 Thank you, Chopped Up. The video is over for everyone that's listening. This is our first attempt at a meeting, getting all the guys together for the new start of the new divisions. I can happily say, all new divisions, you can officially start using your form sections, start posting your squad reports to all the generals and majors here, start holding your activities and start posting them on the website for your spot section. Get things in order, make sure we have everything ready for November 5th. He's going to be the biggest, strongest, in the best community possible it can be. Do not go ahead and compare ourselves to communities that take pleasure in defaming their members and trashing their members down and breaking them, such as KSI, J2H, MEA, VGK, XGN, and countless other failed communities. Alright everyone on YouTube,
XGN is
good night,
gay.
and I wish you the best.
November 4th, Advanced Warfare, get ready.
Let's go, guys.
Get him.
GRM in the building, bitch.
Scar guy, let's cut this off.
Squad!